Hey everybody, it's Michael Golzmane here with you once again. This is the next video in our continuing series of global clearings that we're doing. So this is video number 7 in that series. I'm planning to do 10. The previous 6 are already up on this YouTube channel. And by listening to this clearing, what you're doing is twofold. One, you're receiving a clearing yourself, and you're also helping to kind of co-create with me, with Spirit, an energy field of clearing and of healing for the entire planet. So we're making an intention in this work to include really all of humanity and all beings so we can do some global service work. Sometimes we're used to being very casual around this idea of prayer, for instance, or positive thinking, where we would pray for something to happen that's positive in all of humanity. This work that we're doing here is a little bit more of a focused technique, channeled kind of energy around this. So we're not really begging and pleading for someone to come in and intervene. What we're doing is we're actually holding the space, knowing the space, opening that sacred space ourselves, and really including and embracing all of humanity in that process. Today's clearing is around the fragmentation in the psyche of all humanity. You could say even in the mind. There's a fragmentation, you could say. It's one way of talking about what's going on here, where we no longer understand the true nature of our being. We're operating from this kind of dual-mindedness of being spiritual beings, but also having some degree of forgetfulness about that, and forgetfulness that the needs of our neighbors, our community, and our world are also deeply connected to our own personal needs. And the personal and the global needs are very much intersected. And so that's why we're focusing on the personal. You're watching this video with me, so you're getting that personal connection and clearing as you watch. And also, if you're open to it, you're helping to hold that space for this energy to go out into humanity. So if you are willing to do that with me now, we're going to enter into the clearing space. You don't have to do anything special. You could take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, open your eyes, whatever feels best to you. Make sure you're not driving or doing other things that require your whole attention while you're doing this. I'm going to begin sort of moving my hands here. It's my way of feeling into the energy. And we're going to begin to tap into an energy field that's always available. I don't have a certain right to it that you don't already have. This energy field, spirit or consciousness, we all are part of it. So I just make it my practice using strategies over the last 25 years to figure out how can I get connected or how can I work with this field more. It's as simple as that, but it's not always necessarily easy. So there's a lot of techniques embedded into what's happening here. The energy is just building already. We're asking to clear blocks to this clearing, surround and protect those watching this video and me. And we're asking for that initial opening of energy to occur for each person watching. Simply breathe, affirm within yourself, relax your body, relax your mind. And if you're willing, affirm within yourself, I am ready to receive. Even though I'm recording this at a different time, I don't necessarily know who you are or who will watch this video. You are going to get that clearing because it's all about intention. And by the way, when you feel something from this video, or even really from any video, when you feel something, that is instructive. It means that spirit is non-local, spirit is everywhere. We have this idea sometimes it's taught to us, but until we have an experience of it, it doesn't really feel real. So wherever you are around the world, even in the future after I make this video, you are going to experience this clearing. Now just feel. First, let's start with you receiving the clearing yourself. We're opening the space. And as we're connecting and opening this space, we're going to now make the intention, it's as simple as that, to include all of humanity. We're not forcing this work upon anyone. It's kind of like prayer, it's like intention, it's like consciousness itself, that we make it available. We open, we we would like the planet to be more hospitable to all beings, to work in so many different ways that we have the possibility and capability of achieving if we just had the love to do it, if we just had the consciousness to do it. And so that's what we're working on here. Of course, there's physical work, there's verbal work, there's standing up for things, there's action that needs to be taken. But before we can really do that, or even as we do that, and even after we do that, we need to work with consciousness also. Okay, so we're sending this clearing out. I'm going to ask for clearing now on these broad topics: wholeness. We're going to ask for a clearing, an activation of wholeness, health overall in the psyche, in the mind, in the spirit, and a healing of fragmentation. That's our topic today. You can feel, as soon as we enter into this energetic field, in this greater cleared space that we've created already, when I say those words, the intention, the energy goes into whatever it might be, individually and collectively, that's creating these issues, fragmentation, rifts in the psyche, and begins to go to resolve the root causes which are in the soul of humanity and in our individual souls. We're asking here to resolve at the global level, but even as it affects us, epidemics of anxiety, depression, addiction, and disconnection. There's more work that needs to be done around all of these things. I'm not trying to claim that this is curing any kind of medical issue or psychological issue, but these issues have spiritual components to them, and that's what we're working on in this video. It's important to address the spiritual component. And just feel, as I've said those words, feel what begins to happen in your energy. Remember, as you relax, as you breathe, you're participating in the act of prayer right now. It's prayer, energy work. I call it all really the same thing. It's connecting in with that field. Some people call it God, some people call it spirit or source or consciousness or soul. It's within us. It is the truth of us, but it's within everyone and everything. When we connect into that, we are beginning to work at a more holistic, a level that's related to wholeness, which is one of the themes of our clearing today. We're asking here to heal fragmentation in the soul, soul fragments, release and resolve despair at its root, and numbness, inner numbness. These are all global and individual issues where because we're overwhelmed, because it's fragmentation, we personally and globally experience, we shut down perhaps more, we disconnect even more from ourselves and from others, and this can just exacerbate the problem. So, the energy is very strong. And don't worry, if you don't feel it like I'm talking about it here, that's okay. I was not a big feeler of energy work when I first began it. I would sit in classes where people would invoke energy or do these meditations and channelings, and I'd be like, I wish I was having those experiences. So if that's not you right now, that sensitivity can develop over time. The more you do clearing work, the more you sensitize yourself to your energy field. Don't push it, don't force it. And finally here we're asking to reweave the fractured psyche of humanity into a field of light and coherence, and to clear and to resolve everything that is blocking, obstructing, or limiting that. Asking for everything else that needs to be cleared individually and also for humanity right now to be done. Remember, there's no order of magnitude in spirit. There's nothing that we cannot ask for. Even if we're saying all of humanity, it's just like falling off a log for spirit, because there's no effort that's required to do that work. Let's just hold this space for another few moments and really feel what's changing within us. Where the clearing is taking place below my words is not the words I'm saying. I'm not trying to convince you of something or trying to coach you on something. I'm trying to, maybe I am trying to coach you on, just tap into a feeling that you may be having of energy as you watch this video. We're asking to seal this clearing to help with integration, balancing. We're also asking that anything that caused the recreation, rebuilding, recharging, replicating, duplicating of anything that we've cleared here or any other clearing, we're asking to clear that now so that this word, this clearing space that we're creating here, or rather, we're creating it, co-creating it, yes, but we're really revealing it, tapping into it. We're asking that even the reasons why there can be this slingshot effect individually or collectively, that we just want to go back to the comfort of our discord because we're just used to it. We're asking that that would be cleared and resolved here now. Sealing this clearing in. See what we've accomplished in 10 minutes. We're asking, I'm asking you to put your hands over your lower abdomen if you'd like, or on your knees. Take a few deep breaths into your hands where you begin to feel more grounded in integration. This is very important. After any kind of spiritually expansive experience, whenever you do a meditation on your own or with some sort of guided process, be sure to ground, integrate, center. Sometimes doing some physical movement like walking afterwards or something more intense than that is fine, can really help to bring the energy. What you want to do is not stay up all the time. You want to bring the energy, the spiritually expansive energy, back down into the physical body and let it circulate so that all of you, your physical self, emotional, mental, and spiritual self really are working in harmony. We're not looking to be top heavy or to have only a spiritual body that's evolving but nothing else. And we're going to ask and say in this moment, if you join me with gratitude, we're grateful for all of humanity and for you watching this video, for participating in this clearing. There's miracles that will emerge just from this seemingly short and small clearing process that we've just gone through today. Known and unknown miracles, changes in perceptions. Please feel free to comment and post about that below this video. If you'd like to find more about me or connect with me more, click on the link below this video. That's my website, clearandconnect.com. And we have weekly group clearings on a variety of topics all throughout the year. Over 400 past clearings you can download immediately and get access to, and individual clearings should that need arise for you. Friends, thank you for watching me and participating in this video once again. Look forward to being with you next time. Until then, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.